Dan Sonation standing next to StoneBridge. Dan, hi man, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for dropping by. Where do we owe this visit to?
Well, it's the official porn star tour, really.
It's the porn star tour, yeah.
Well, I mean, all my English-speaking fans have been laughing for months about this weekend because I'm playing Fuckers in Outland today and ex-porn star tomorrow. And I say, what the hell is going on with those gigs? I said, well, it's Holland, man. That's how it works.
Yeah, and here for the Queen's Day as well, of course.
Exactly. So it's Queen's Night tonight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In Rotterdam, and tomorrow I'm playing outside on a big square somewhere in Amsterdam.
You like the Queen's Day?
I love it. I even have an orange T-shirt. Can you believe?
Whoa. Do you have something like Queen's Day in Sweden as well, or?
Not really. I mean, we haven't been very royal. We do have a king, but it hasn't been okay to be super royal. We don't have that sort of patriotic vibe yet, but we do have our national day. But unfortunately, like patriotic people are usually people that want foreigners to leave Sweden and shit like that. So we kind of be careful. We're really careful with the Swedish flag and everything. It's a symbol for something else.
It's true, but it's not like a big celebration once a year to celebrate the Queen or the Queen.
No, we have our pagan. Tomorrow we actually have a pagan thing called Valborg, when people drink themselves senseless and dance around.
They always do.
Yeah, and we have Midsummer. They dance around a pole, drinking themselves senseless. And then we have the crayfish season in August. So it's not that royal. It's more like Viking heathen shit, going on.
Any other strange Swedish habits we should be aware of, or?
No, I don't want to go further than that. We have some weird things going on.
Okay, we'll leave it here.
Yeah.
Well, talking about you, how are you doing?
Very well. It's been a really busy start of the year. I just finished the Flavour the Vibe mix album, and I'm also working on my artist album, and a lot of touring and remixes. So I don't know how to get the hours to work out, but it's good to be busy, I suppose.
Yeah, of course. Well, talking about the Flavour the Vibe, the new compilation CD, it's about to be released.
Yeah, it is. It was a really quick one. We talked about it in January, and then we sourced the tracks, and here we are. It's all finished, and I'm really happy about this one because the concept was the flavor was my sort of my production sound, if you will. More warm and summery, and the vibe is more a reflection of my DJ sets. And this time I think I really nailed it. It's really sunny, the first disc, and the other one is a bit more clubby. So I'm happy the way it came out.
Yeah, were there tracks that you really thought that should be on the discs?
Oh yeah, it's that Be Free Cube guys, so we had to fight a little bit to get that one.
Okay.
And then it's the 4 last releases of StoneBridge that I'm very proud of. Working really well, playing them out, and so it's a really good one actually. I got some really strong tracks on there.
Okay, awesome. Well, I can't wait before it's released. When's the official release date?
It's May 18th.
Okay, coming soon.
Yeah, I know, just before the summer.
Yeah, good timing, good timing. Yeah. Well, talking about the Stony Boy imprint, how's that going?
We're going from strength. I think it started with this Marlowe track that I picked up. I got a random demo from a Dutch guy living in Melbourne, Australia. And it was just before I went to Australia, and I was going to meet him there at the festival. And he sent this track, and I really liked it. It was really quirky. So I signed it, and then Sander here at Armada said, oh, we know that guy. I didn't know that he was a trance producer. I had no idea, really.
Okay.
I thought it was a funny track, and I picked it up, and then now I know that he's basically a trance DJ, but it's sort of a fusion. I wouldn't say it's trance, it's just a really quirky house track. And after that, I picked up another one, Dumb Dan, Lights Are Low, really good too. And then came Soho House, which is the next one, and it's really 3 really strong releases. I got a 4th one lined up now. So it feels really good, the label. I think we found the right sound. It's the right balance between club and funky.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
And then you have your own artist album coming up as well.
That's right, the 3rd one.
3rd one already?
Yeah, everything is the 3rd, Flavour the Vibe. And well, I used to do an artist album and then the next year mix album, but we sort of kicked up the speed a little bit now. So I'm going to come with 2 albums this year. And so I'm working on it. I'm sort of halfway through. And it's going to be the same formula, all vocal material, good songs.
Wow.
And then when the singles are released, we'll do the remix packages and all that.
Okay. Well, you're in the music biz for about 20 years or so. Ever feel the need to slow down, or?
No, I can't slow down. You know, I love it too much. The day I feel like I'm going to, you know, a job like a 9 to 5, then I'll probably retire.
Won't happen.
No, I don't think it will actually. I still love it. I've been off 2 weekends now. The idea was to work on the album, but I didn't like it at all. You know, I felt really nervous. You know, I have to be out every weekend to play, otherwise it doesn't work, the system.
Kind of addicted.
It is addictive, you know. I think it's, you play the music and you get the feedback, and it's really good inspiration in the studio and everything when you work. You remember shit, oh, that kick drum was really powerful and that riff sounded great, and it's great inspiration for the studio, I find.
Yeah, of course. Well, the summer season is about to start.
I know.
What do you expect this summer?
Well, it's an interesting year because of the recession. Personally, I think in most countries it's a psychological recession. People are scared. Yeah, economy will slow down, oh, better save some money. And then everything slows down, retail, people don't buy stuff. But I think we're sort of seeing, I noticed in the UK, which was really, except the US, was the first to really dive, the club scene in the UK. And it seems like it's going back to like the 20s in the recession then. People say, yeah, well, it's shit anyway, you know, let's party. So I see signs of that happening in the UK.
Kind of an escape.
Yeah, I think, you know, when it's bad times, what can you do, you know? I mean, you can't sit at home and moan about it, you know? So I think that it will come back this year. I think it's a little bit sad, you know, the euro is very strong at the moment. Yeah. And the reason that it's hurting, especially English people, is that the pound is so weak. So a beer used to be like 10 euros, which was 8 pounds. Now it's like 12, 13 pounds, and it's just, for the English guy, you know, that's not happening. Yeah. So I think Ibiza might have a little problem this year with attendance. It's been going down for a few years, but on the other hand, it sort of shakes up. You know, people doing better parties, put more effort into the bookings and stuff. So it might actually do a lot of good for the scene as well.
Yeah, true. And musically scene, do you expect?
Musically, I think we're sort of coming to the end of this minimal situation. I mean, it's been massive in a lot of countries, like Italy, for instance. They completely lost in the minimal. But the problem is that a lot of, shall we say, normal people, you know, like people that are not that clued up, they don't get it. It's just they need hooks and
too
energy.
Minimal.
Yeah, it's too minimal. They need hooks and energy, and a lot of girls. And we do need the girls in the clubs. This is like cyclical. Every 5 years, it becomes really progressive or minimal or very electronic. And then the girls leave the clubs, and the guys don't like it, so they leave the club as well. So I think we need a couple of girl years now again. I really hope so, because that's my
vocal
sound.
tracks.
Vocal, you know, it doesn't have to be that vocal, you know, hooks, you know, and a bit energetic. I mean, there's a lot of covers still. And right now people are rediscovering the 90s club hits. I really hope that people will write new hooks, you know, it will be refreshing to hear something new for a change. But it seems to be going, it's more, I can hear more piano again, I can hear more solid bass lines, and I think we're going to a more musical phase.
Put them high like tracks.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll have to come up with a new monster, I feel, on this one.
Okay, cool, man. Well, thanks so far, and enjoy your stay in Amsterdam.
Thank you very much.